What do we got down here then? Oh, examine. We don't normally see examine. And it is just read. His name's Captain Albion. That's sounds like the most 1940s British fucking superhero I've ever heard. That is fantastic. Alright, let's go. Oh, I can't do dodge rolls around here. Just let me fly around, damn it. Let me prove my badassery to these goddamn Orlesians. Damn, that looks nice. I mean, the water looks a little bit outdated, but it still looks fucking nice. I love, like, the Venetian fucking boats around here. Wow. The hell? What is all this? Reservoir stocking evaluation. Tremors. Floating. Taste is off. Waterbirds die off. Restocking failed. Fish not fit. Do not consume. They don't look particularly fit to me. That one looks like its bones are on the outside of its body. What the hell is going on? Oh, that's a red thing. We have discovered red. Red handkerchief folded around a key with a small, hasty scrawl. Key lifted from drunk swearing about Herald. Don't know what door. I'm out. My debt is paid. And people have debts to the Friends of Red Jenny, huh? That's a little scary. Alright, fuck it. Miral de la Mier was cut from Valerio in 849, blessed. It was the will of the mad Emperor Reveal, who demanded a reflecting pool large enough to draw his vain, deceased mother back across the veil. Many shops and vendors were evicted to make room for his folly, and several memorials to the heroes of the first 4 blights were simply toppled. Jesus Christ, dude, just for your mom? Your vain mom? What a dick. The reservoir supports little in the way of life, as the bottom was lined with lead to increase its reflective properties. Fucking hell. Reveal intended it for divination, using boats as massive planchettes, but work was not finished until the week of his own death. The waters of see little use today, save for lazy or fornication. What is lazy? I know they bang it out on the water and haha sex, but also what is just lazy in that form? Oh, save for lazy or fornication sojourns by the nobility aboard decorative gondolas. Excerpted and torn from a disposable blah blah blah, it's a bard. Okay, can I talk to you? Oh, I swear there was someone out around here that I could interact with, no? So this place only exists because of the fucking mirror water? My god, Olay is beautiful. God damn. Like, I know this is disgusting and vain and destroyed so many monuments and shit that actually mattered. But it is kind of pretty. It's also killing many a fish, but it is kind of pretty. Alright. Which has basically just been the human fucking mantra for their for the last 2,000 years. You don't sound Orlesian at all. What are you doing here? Why, like, half the fucking dudes here have effort put into them with Orlesian accents and everything. And then it's just like, oh yeah, this dude from Ferelden, he's here with his wife, allowed into the capital of fucking Orlais, despite looking like goddamn peasants. I don't get it. I don't get it at all. Hello, open, Barnabas.
Yes, as open as
much
I can
better.
Be. If you've a need for the well cut or the sparkling, perhaps I can help. At the very least, we can appear like everything is normal. Yes.
Which is why the poshest fucking boy in the entire world in fancy fucking gear like that is operating out of a crate. Yeah, seems incredibly normal, my friend. The most normal thing I've ever seen. Now, so you just sell accessories? I don't want any of this. Oh, I should have really looked for schematics in the other place. I would love some Orlesian gear. I want to find every schematic possible if I can. Noble citizen, city guard. I haven't actually spoke to any of you. There are no eye holes at all in that. Oh wait, yeah, there barely are. What the hell, man? I didn't know all they looked like this. This is weird. Wow. Because the only time we've ever really come here is when Hawke had to go with Talus to like the big Orlesian party, the hunt or whatever. And even then, that was just like a small outpost as far as I know. La pomme viet mot. The apples nearest the cafe are said to change their taste depending on whether one is walking toward or away from the gallows. And of course they do, for taste is subject to the whims of the heart, and no meal is favored after tears. But dare it anyway, For none know the taste of joy, such as we who do not shy from experience. I'm so confused by absolutely everything.
Can't believe any of it.
You tell me what they say then. No?
I'm
You're
President
too
Hawke.
pussy. Yeah.
What in blazes?
Oh wow, you seemed like you were actually going to be an okay dude. Like, I don't believe any of the bullshittery about you being a fucking hellspawn or whatever. But no, he wants us dead just as much as the next guy. Fantastic. La Masque de Lion, whatever the hell. We cheered when honored was her might, but many more deserve a thought. For though she was the first a knight, for, oh god, her kin and kind have always fought. From a plaque with the dedication La Masque de Lion, sponsored by Princess Corin's first cavalier. For those we stood beside. Oh, Jesus, dude. I'm going insane. I cannot speak properly at all today. Just put up with me for a little longer and hopefully the heat will go away. As to eventually, right? Please? A different simple script on the back of a stable report, marked with red paint. Oh man, Orlesian bards! Hell yeah! Oh, and it sounds like... It's the Origins soundtrack. Oh, I am in love! Except they didn't get back the original singer, which is gay, but oh well. Thank you, friends, for helping good Lady Karis. So those who asked about the Herald and the third passage could not stay to see them exit. God damn.
Do we?
This is an awesome Easter egg. Apparently those two words said to the revolt inside me. This is wonderful, dude. Oh my is right, whoever you are. Oh my is right. Please stop climbing on everyone's sodas. It's always you. I never see anyone else bugging the fuck out. It's always you trying to tap dance on a bench, but whatever. Oh, dude. Not of Heroes, Mathrath, and say it's too long. Too goddamn long. I've done so much reading. Should I read about Madam Snappy Snips? I don't think I can turn down someone called Madam Snappy Snips, can I? Mascot of La Masque de Lion. Named in jest, but genuinely respected. The Grand Madam, as she is also called, is the last dragon brought down by Sir Konig, which just means Sir King in Old Norse, but sure. The previous owner of the cafe, a spirited hunter, Konig came of age in the years following the sighting that named the era. While others were quick to assume the tales of ancient Devaran dragon hunters must have been exaggerated, he tracked the gradual increase in dragon numbers and size. Konig believed we had yet to see a true return of the beasts of legend. Hell yeah! Oh, which means that's eventually going to be a fucking Dragon Age game. I can't wait. And that the specimens of his day were young, despite their ferocity. It is a cruel victory, but today we know Sir Konig to have been correct. Oh, you mean we're already at the point where there's tons of dragons? I want more dragons! It's called Dragon Age, damn it. Well, I don't, actually. I want dragons to remain incredibly special, like they were in Origins, and definitely not like they were in 2. Even as he may have fallen to his own expertise, he was years overdue from his last hunt. And for the rest of us, travel wary. What we thought to be the pinnacle of dragon strength may have been closer to adolescence. The sisters of Madam Snappy Snips may have left their sibling far behind. Excerpted and torn from a disposable walking tour of the capital by Firion, a bard! Alright, soldier, talk to me, buddy. I'm gonna listen to more fucking Orlesian bard bullshit. Oh, you're an Inquisition soldier just hanging around? What the fuck? No. I can see fucking lyrics popping up here, but she's not doing anything. What? What interrupted you? Oh god, you look terrifying. I'm getting out of here. Oh, really? The exact same dude sitting next to each other. Already? Been in LA 5 fucking minutes. Are they the exact same dude? Can't really tell because the mask. Maybe they're twins. Fuck it, let's go. Haven't actually seen that happen in 2 yet. Used to happen all the time. Sorry, in Inquisition. Used to happen all the time in 2. but then also never in Origins. Why was Origins just the damn pinnacle? It's fucking 11, 12 years old now, isn't it? 2009? Oh, God. Time goes so fast. I hate that 2009 was 11 fucking years ago. Man, this place is gorgeous. I just want to drink in the beauty of Orlais. I need to figure out if there's a toggle walk, because I really wish I could toggle fucking walk. And controls. It's going to mean key bindings. Please don't take too long. Toggle auto run is G. Oh, so G just means I don't have to hold WASD anymore. No, that must have been a toggle walk. I think I did see it, but I'd already sort of left because there you go, walk toggle. It's not bound. Make it a mouse button. Fuck it. No, I'll be accidentally pressing that way too often. Let's make it. I just don't want it to be something that I'll that is already bound or something. Make it caps. Yeah, there we go. That works. I just like to sometimes walk around slower and drink in the fucking beauty, right? There we go. What does everyone else look like when they're walking? I want to see a walking Varric. Hold on. And finally, our large boy is at peace. But also not, because I want to read whatever the hell is in here. Jesus Christ. From Varric's perspective, Darawen is enormous. God damn. The Lover's Alcove and we all leveled up. Nice. Every district has one. At least one. And the question must be, why is a place meant for dalliance declared in such an obvious way? And the answer, of course, is that the obviousness is the entirety of the point. When manners and station will not allow impassioned words, such corners are places, to be seen, not being seen. Entering with a paramour is as much a declaration as singing out in joy, which one of good standing must never do. The alcove is thus a dignified means of announcing romantic affiliation, either for genuine partnership or to appear as such in order to spare a suitor a refusal. Dignity, of course, requiring that one does not also make use of the darkness for actual physical gratification. This has, of course, never occurred. From our Orlesian art by Sister Lordine. Okay, right, we got a lot of leveling up to do, and I never know whether to do it off camera or not, because I do spend quite a lot of time just debating what the hell I'm going to do. I can't believe how miniature our skill trees are, though. When the hell do we get more? We're like level 8 now, and I mean, hell, Darawen has nearly maxed out Subterfuge. Varric's out here nearly making Bianca his bitch, which he basically already does every night behind closed doors, but whatever. He's all tangled up and the fucking strings and everything. It's not a sight you want to see. I don't want to know what happens if you pull the trigger then. Let's never find out, okay? That'd be quite a lot of blood. And other fluids. All the fluids. Shot from the shadows. I do want to make that better, but he's very rarely actually in a situation where he needs to use it, and he sort of just uses it to look flashy, so until he needs to have big, beautiful getaways like very often, I'll leave that one alone. 900% damage bonus. It's very rare that enemies are lined up. That's the issue. No, it would be amazing to be able to hit 2 at once. But then again, looking back to Dragon Age 2, Archer's Lance hasn't changed a whole lot, and in 2, maybe the way enemies are set up is quite a bit different, but Archer's Lance would normally only hit 1. I think I'm going to go for that damage bonus. I think that's really, really cool, and I hope I haven't fucked up by doing that. Alright, now let's switch up to Solus! Want to get a Spirit Tree maxed out first. Disappoints me at the amount of spells, dude. Can't believe there's no heal anymore. What the hell were they thinking? You still got Rejuvenating Banner, which I should probably go for eventually. Okay, so removing hostile magic and status effects from allies while stripping beneficial effects from enemies. Yeah, you know what? Why not? Oh, because I need to go down there first. You can't just bounce back up. I guess I should have guessed. Or we could make him scary. Storm, Inferno, Winter. He's already begun going down Winter, and I think that makes sense for him. Winter Stillness, Meditation Idle Threshold. I don't even know what that means. Add restores mana at an enhanced rate and reduces all cooldown times. Well, that is cool. I'm just waiting for an actually scary mage to come along and take that mantle away from him, because he doesn't need to do that. I think he does just need to be our protection boy. Like, we tried to make Anders in 2, or Wynn in Dragon Age Origins, even though she did end up wielding a massive blade bigger than Sten's, But I think that was more of just a power play more than anything. I so regretted making her an arcane warrior, because I did not set her up for it at all, and she would just get beaten up, we'd have no healer. It was so annoying. Cassandra, there you are. Don't know why we had to cycle around multiple times to find you, but sure. Cutting words, that's a damage bonus. Damage returned. Any foe that attacks you in melee is going to bleed for it, taking a portion of the damage they... What the fuck? That is immensely overpowered. Yes, you are taking that. Oh my god, 50% as well. Like, if you think about it, that's a hell of a lot of damage. Doesn't work from range, of course, but on big, scary melee bosses that she has to tank constantly, that is going to be the best thing in the world? I can't believe the game is actually letting us have something like that. Alright, what do we got over here? Oh god, can you imagine like a big, scary, insta-killing melee attack from a boss or something? And it does kill her, but it also returns the vast majority of that damage right back at him. That is terrifying! Why are you holding position, by the way? Not of heroes, the death of diversity. I don't want to read that. History not of heroes, readings in the ugly heart of change, collected by Firion, a bard! Yeah, I need to stop finding shit from that guy. He's getting very annoying. For Her Majesty's convenience, wooden vines defy the very sun and rain.
Come to me, child,
It sure does, buddy. I definitely know what the hell that means. Let's talk to Sister Antoinette, shall we?
Yes, I'm sorry. Minding the duties of the ailing mother, Havara, I am rather overwhelmed. Forgive me. I am unsure whether I meant to extend chantry services to you, and that troubles me greatly.
Well, that's immensely depressing. What if I ask us, why are you over here? Why is that a thing? Why are people getting stuck? I mean, it's not like there's combat over here, so it's not an issue, but... Are you going to say the exact same thing? She is the Seeker! Like the right hand of the old divine. Surely you can't despise her. I don't understand. Alright, let's break into here. Very, very hidden shop, huh? What is this? Sort of just looks like curiosities and art and schematics by the looks of things. Hell yeah! I want them all. Oh my fucking Christ. That is so unbelievably expensive. Yes, no, sorry buddy, I can't afford it.
I'll sell, but if the chantry censures you, I'm not liable. No offense, but I have to live here, and Valroyo can be... I'm not listening. Oh, wait. I think he just gave reasons to why he's definitely, clearly not Orlesian. But I don't know, I don't want to hear a fucking Ferelden accent, or regular fucking accent, coming out of a dude wearing full-blown Orlesian jester gear. The hell was that? That's so off-putting. Orlais just doesn't necessarily feel like Orlais right now. And I guess they didn't want just an overwhelming amount of, accents like that, or maybe they didn't have enough variation in voice actors who could do a convincing Orlesian accent. But at the same time, get them. It's important. Continuity is really fucking important. What is this? Oh, we got a little thing that I didn't read. There we go. The summer home of Messer Glubs. Valroyo, the capital of big pompous assholes Orlais, is home to Messer Glubs. That makes sense, sure. I would say it's for a childhood pet, amazing. A seasonal home for the childhood pet of the twin sons of Empress Yvette. The nature of Messer Glubs remains unknown, save that he was a gift from a Ravani ambassador, and he was eventually released to the sea after taking the hand of a sluggish page. And yet he still gets a summer home? Well, just in case he ever manages to swim his way back. I don't even know what's in Ravane, so I can't even predict what its name is Sir Glubs, and that is all we need to know. So, what else am I meant to be doing here? No, what, hello? Champions of the Just, that's not what I need. The threat remains, that's not what I need. Where it at? I need more Red Jenny shit. I swear there was something showing up as like a mission marker somewhere around here. But then again, hold on, that says like main so maybe if we go to the upper level,
that shit's gonna change. No, you still consider yourself the main level. Is it just because I technically can't go beyond these gates right now? And maybe at some point later I'll be able to return and absolutely do that? How do I look at you? Does it want me up there? Yes, it wants me up there, okay. And it seems there are actually staircases. I just completely missed them? What is wrong with me? Hey, oh no, we do definitely take damage in here. Although I don't think, I'm pretty sure you can't actually die from fall damage. Because I fell from a massive height off camera. Like, I did a dodge roll and everything. Off of basically a mountain. We weren't in combat, so that might have had something to do with it. But, basically, it should have absolutely eviscerated my neck. But we were just fine. We just kept going. I think once you go past a certain damage threshold, you're just unkillable. I don't know how to get there then. And I also don't know what it's calling itself. In a circle? Oh, it is! Search the upper market. I guess we come back here another time? I don't know. Well, it seems like there's nothing left to do here. We can't get up there for Red Gen. Let me give it one last try. Maybe if I fast travel. For some reason that allowed me to... Aha! There we go! Some areas have multiple levels. Click on the icon at the top right to view them. It does let me up here. Oh, you sneaky little bastard. I nearly missed out on this. Alright, well, we should be able to finish up Red Jenny's thing. Is getting support from the Friends of Red Jenny, who are probably a baby-eating cult, would probably be a horrible public image thing for the Inquisition, but probably pretty powerful, right? And no one even really knows who they are, so it can't be a bad thing, even for our PR, right? Hello? How long could it possibly take to walk up some stairs, Darawen? Jesus, dude, you just traveled halfway across the damn world. And you can't make it up a few little baby steps? Oh, you cute little dude. There we go. Now, what are you hiding from me, Red Jenny? And what is this even gonna do? It's not like it's just gonna suddenly take us somewhere. Oh, there we go. Use the world map to travel to the meeting point. They're actually gonna be a thing! This is the coolest thing, dude. God damn. A scrap of parchment is hastily torn from an ornate document, stuffed into its hiding place with a large red sock. And we are to obey well. We'll meet at three bells to discuss how best to serve it the new way. Is that a place or is that 3 p.m.? Or 3 a.m.? Who knows? It's Red Jenny. Scroll below in a misspelled script. Herald go at time. Praise addressed. Sure. Taken together, the messages reveal a time, path, and key to a location on the world map. Beautiful. Oh, I'm really excited to finally see who the hell Red Jenny are. There's 3 games in the making, 4 if you include Awakening. As a separate game, even though it's just a big old expansion. A season of the Four Afoul. Sure. At this window, the thief Treadwell did witness the attempted assault of Lady Castine. He surrendered his chance for escape to catch and hold her assailant, a bard of Lord Halavine, or something. Hero thief, foiled bard, and conspiring noble were all censured as per their station and relevant action. Lashings and labor disappeared and ostracized for the social season, respectively. The scandal played out far longer in the theatrically serialized adaptation, which reimagined the 3 as siblings separated at birth, competing for Lady Castine's hand at her orchestration despite being their brothers? Gross! Really? Unless they mean like the bard, the thief, and the noble, in which case that makes more sense. Don't bang your sister. Amazing advice from Papa Strike right here. The conclusion was relatively accurate to the original event, save the punishment of the thief and noble being swapped. Its comic effect. Generally, good reviews received. Though, some thought the height of the lady's hair to be unrealistic. What the hell? Why even include that? Whatever. Excerpted and torn from a disposable walking tour of the capital by Firion, etc. Oh man, there is a lot to be able to walk through here, huh? And there's shit to read. Finally, it didn't take so long to load, because I want to go around all the balconies and everything. Not of Heroes, Division, and Distance. I mean, I didn't read the last one, so I guess I shouldn't read out this one. I'll have to do it in order eventually. For now, let's see if there's anything more down here, before we try and check out the other ones. The Randy Dowager Quarterly sounds perfect. An unread quarterly, missive of suspect virtue. The The randy dowager ignites winter passions with the collected conscripted by love, whatever the hell that means. Being a tale of heroes, come legends. Always wanted to be a come legend. The Grey Wardens and their shining duty to complain. Complain? Yep, that's what my brain is doing today. That is where it's going. That is really making a hell of a lot of sense, huh? Duty to claim those of promise who most suit their joining. The randy dowager, exhibitions for the noble of thought, but spry of step. The lady herself says, always a classic when the wardens come calling. Or dare one suggest the reverse? 4 scarves flooded in shock out of 5. RD. So what is this? Like a porn review magazine? Do they exist? Imagine being a porn star and your goddamn sex tape just gets 1 star on IMDb. That must be so sad, and just scathing reviews. Does that happen? Is that a thing that exists and I'm just stupid? Or a clean little innocent baby child? I don't know. Why does this exist? Can I just jump off the edge? Is that possible? I mean, it's a horrible idea, but it looks possible. Then why did you give us such a long traveling cutscene? If all you had to do was move us. Like, it's not like it's a completely different area or anything. Weird, but whatever. Let's see what's up the other side, shall we? Chances are nothing, so fuck me. See, that one was instant. I don't understand. It's so fucking weird. Whatever, we can read this, however. The Waiting Alcove. A plaque reads, forever empty in anticipation of artistic endeavor worthy of the envy and insidious jealousy of the capital and her glorious emperor. 848 blessed. Scratch below the inscription, mad shit. Empty as his head. Can't imagine anyone in medieval times saying mad shit. Unless maybe it's calling him a mad shit. That sounds more like a medieval insult than just being like, oh yeah, mad shit, yo, whoa. I don't know why I'm giving that voice to someone saying mad shit, yo, but whatever. What do we got in here? Pillars of her everlasting flame. The plaque bears the following inscription. The pillars of her everlasting flame ignited 530 exalted, capped 562 exalted. Forgive them their petty nature, for the soot of your eternal flames blackened their silks. What does any of this mean, and why is it useful to me? Why am I putting myself through all this endless reading, endless pain? I don't understand. Who are you? And why are you so very dead inside, sir? What are you looking at exactly? What an interesting stain on this pillar. That would also hypnotize me for days on end, my friend. Can't say I blame you. Yes, thank you. That is a very apt response for that sentence. I don't even know what's going on in Orlais anymore. Sister Andrea. Okay, I don't think we've ever seen you before. What are you going to be able to do for me? Oh, I mean, we'll look around here first. It seems just sometimes the dialogue doesn't play. I don't understand, like, who was that meant to be from? We walked right past these dudes, you'd assume it's these dudes, but no, we hear nothing. Maybe it's just coming from below and we're so high above that we don't get any of it? Who knows?
Something I might help
That's
you
me.
No.
There's nothing, unfortunately.
Make her go with you.
Guess we'll be seeing you later then. Was there one other area we needed to check out? I don't think we ever went down into that little ditch.
Now?
So we'll do that, and then we can probably be on our way. Finally leave Valrio, which, as gorgeous as it is, did not have a whole lot going on for it, did it? The mystery and meaning of the 8 silks. Fine. Oh yeah, okay, I'm kind of intrigued by whatever the hell these are, so let us learn, children. 8 silks drape across the Belle Marche. Or mache, paper mache, whatever. 8 silks that frame the sky and shade the calm of commerce. But why 8? That question is posed time and time again by visitor and philosopher. What in the grand history of our capital is displayed in this subtle choice? The ages? But we've had 9, and what fool would have made such a prediction? There is nothing in the Orlesian mindset, in the heart of Orlais, that suggests even a hint of accepting an end to our way. Perhaps then something less flattering, but veiled. It is opined that's a word, apparently. Hey, Siri. Define opined. Hold and state as one's opinion. That's what I thought just before it shows up as well, except obviously not so eloquently. I just thought it'd have something to do with opinions. So I guess it's basically like, it is believed, or it is predicted, except that's not the word I wanted coming out of my mouth. Hypothesized, that type of thing. That the 8 represents the twin boys of Empress Yvette, born 799, which heralded the Blessed Age, being the entwined loops of the number 8 itself, not its value. The more irreverent suggests that the 8 could easily be a slight against Yvette's figure, for she was rumored to be stout, but determined in her choice of corsetry. Both theories are scoffed at by historians as mere number fetish. What emerges when we consider the longevity of the question is not that there is meaning to be found, but that it is ingrained in us to search as though there is. For we need to believe that such a prominent detail of the greatest city in the world has ever known must be thoroughly rife with meaning. And so certain are we that we discount even the architect, who grew so annoyed of the question that he had the answer engraved on his memorial. That was 16 rods. How compares his fact to our search for truth? From our Elysian Heart by formerly Sister Lordine. I like Sister Lordine, who just basically shits on her former, not employers, whatever the hell you want to call it, I have no idea.